Let's talk about driver. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can dramatically improve your driver performance without actually making any swing changes. And you can take this to the course the very next time you play to get better results. First thing, let's talk about targets and where you should aim. And to do that, we need to actually pop up to the fairway to see what's up there. So let's head up there now. So we're up in the fairway, and this is the left-hand side of the fairway, but you can see where the flag is, big tree in the way. Now I could manufacture a shot around that tree, but essentially, I'm on the fairway and I'm actually blocked out from hitting an approach shot or even a layup shot. Not ideal. So to get onto the right-hand side and obviously past the fairway and into the rough, it's a little bit boggy, I can be, some 10, 15, maybe even 20 yards into the rough, and I've actually got a really clear shot. This would be really a 3-shot hole for me. It's a par 5. I'm looking to lay this up. So from here, I can hit pretty much any shot that I want and the rough isn't that thick. So this isn't a bad place to be. Over there, not ideal. That information will influence the target that I choose. And if you think about the course that you play, there might be quite a few holes that fall into this category. It might be better to miss the fairway on the right-hand side of one hole than it is to miss it on the left-hand side of another hole. That information should influence your target. So for me, it wouldn't make a lot of sense to aim right down the middle of this fairway because I know that I've got a shot dispersion. Some of those will be left and I'm blocked out. So on this particular hole, I'm actually going to change my aim so it's slightly more to the right-hand side of the fairway. Now, because of the shot dispersion that I have, the shots that I leak out to the right will be in the right rough, but we know that's actually okay. That's not a bad place to be. And the shots that I hit a little left are actually going to be in the fairway, but not blocked out by the trees. Now I can be quite specific with that target. I'm going to go with a tree and actually looking at a particular part of that tree, and that's so key. You don't want your targets to be vague, fairway or right of the fairway. Make it really specific. Now we can come on to routine. This is so important. What you do pre-swing is going to help you hit those drives to your best ability. I want you to first of all visualize a big white line that's painted on the ground about some 2 to 3 paces behind your ball. We'll come to that in a moment. You're going to start your routine from back here. Now I like my players to always have practice swings, but I don't want these practice swings to be overly technical. This is not your chance to run through those 15 swing thoughts that you've picked up in the last 2 to 3 years. Your practice swing should be basically getting you ready to hit the shot. I want to be thinking externally. I want to be seeing the shot that I'm trying to hit and making some practice swings which reflect that. Okay, so what is that shot that I've just visualized going to feel like? What movement have I got to make in order to produce that shot? Notice how those practice swings weren't at full speed and they weren't at full length. That's fine. I don't need them to be. Then what I need to do is, in as much detail as possible, see the shot that I'm trying to hit. And I'm talking about the launch angle, the curve, the height, the drop angle, even what it's going to do when it lands. Is it going to kick to the left or the right, any slopes? And I want you to do that with your feet together in a pretty still position. So let me kind of show you what I mean. Big deep breath out and really see that shot in as much detail as possible. Once I've done that, I'm now ready to hit it. I've seen the shot, I've gone through rehearsals. With that white line that we mentioned, that's my commitment line. Once I step across that line, I have to be fully committed to the swing and the target that I've chosen. And that's really hard. Think about it next time you play. You might step into the ball and maybe thinking too technical, or you might even be thinking about what you're going to have for lunch after the round of golf, or you just might not be quite in the zone and focused. So that line is your kind of trigger and key to say, right, I'm going to hit this shot. Once you step across that line, you're focused on target, you're committed, and you go ahead and hit it. Big deep breath out, really visualizing that shot in as much detail as I can. Got my commitment line, step across that, and go ahead and execute it. And that's actually a little left of where I aimed, but I think I should be okay, and that's exactly why you choose those smart targets. So if you want to improve the performance of your drive, you can do, and it doesn't mean making swing changes. It's about picking smart targets, doing the right thing pre-swing, and making sure you're committed to that target and to that swing.